And Stephanie is using her extra bay of a third car garage in a really cool and unique way. Hi, my name is Christine Callender, and today I am interviewing Stephanie Cromar, who is a Summerfield resident. And Stephanie is using her extra bay of a third car garage in a really cool and unique way. She is a hairdresser. And so Stephanie, hi.
Hi.
So first question I just wanted to ask you, Stephanie, it's really neat. You have something very unique about Summerfield and how long you've lived in the neighborhood. Can you share a little bit about that with us?
Yeah, I have actually been in the neighborhood since 1998. We moved here from Switzerland when I was 14 years old. My mom is Swiss, my dad's American, and my parents wanted us to learn English better and to just experience the States. So we moved to Summerfield and we have loved it. I moved out of the neighborhood briefly when I got married. Well, not briefly, for 9 years when I got married, but we definitely wanted to come back. So we were very excited to find another home in Summerfield about 5 years ago. And I've had my salon in the home in the third car garage since then for about 5 years.
Awesome. So Stephanie is not just any hairdresser. She has some really unique skills that she's doing with her hairdressing. Can you share a little bit about what your specialties are?
Yeah, I specialize in color, all colors. You can see I have bright color. And I specialize in vivid color, but I also specialize in blondes. I am constantly taking certifications just to better my craft and also so that I can have the latest techniques for my clients. I'm certified in Master of Balayage and Blonde Chronicles University. And I am also certified in and specialize in hair extensions. I am certified with doing Halo Couture and Bellamy and Dreamcatcher's hair extensions. And my newest certification that I've been working on for the last 2 years is with Natural Beaded Rose, MDR. And those are specialty for weft extensions. And I really started doing them because I wanted to be able to help people who just wanted extra length in their hair and their hair won't grow past a certain length, or who have finer hair and they just want their hair to look fuller and just, feel good about how their hair looks.
And you were sharing something earlier about since COVID that you've noticed with people with their hair. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, I've noticed in the last several years, and we're just, as hairdressers, we're not sure what's going on, if it's stress, if it's COVID itself, whatever it is. But people have been losing a lot of hair. Like, we have clients who had fuller hair, and all of a sudden they'll come and tell me, like, Stephanie, after I got COVID, I lost gallon bags worth of hair. And it made me honestly feel just really sad because it's a very stressful thing, especially for women. When you lose your hair, it feels just very stressful. So on top of the stress that we had living during COVID, during a pandemic, to lose your hair just kind of added to it. And so that's when I really, really started wanting to master my craft in doing hair extensions and being able to help with hair topper pieces, and just so that people feel good about themselves and don't have losing your hair as an added stress.
That's wonderful. And another unique thing about Stephanie that she shared was that you grew up in Switzerland, correct? And so you said that you shared that earlier, that your mother was Swiss and you lived in Switzerland until you were 14. Can you share with us something, because you actually speak the language? And
yeah, French is what I grew up speaking.
Okay.
I was in a village called Marin-Bagné, and it was in the canton de Neuchâtel, and it was the very last French-speaking village. And then you crossed the canal at the end of our village, and it was actually Swiss German on the other side, what they call Schweizerdeutsch. So yeah, I grew up speaking French. I also speak some German, Spanish. My mom she's Swiss, but she grew up in Lima, Peru, so Spanish is the language that she grew up speaking, Spanish and German. So we have a very culturally diverse family. Lots of languages, lots of different cultures. Part of the reason I have grown to really love Colorado is because there's so much of it that reminds me of Switzerland, and I really loved Switzerland growing up.
And Stephanie was sharing that today is Switzerland's Independence Day. It's August 1st today that we're recording. It's also the statehood day for Colorado, which is kind of neat. One last question that I have for you, Stephanie, is about your family. You mentioned that you guys have 6 children and a dog that you were sharing with a little bit. Can you tell us a little bit about your family?
Yeah, we have 6 kids, 5 girls, and 1 boy, the poor guy. he bugged us forever for a brother. And I'm like, at this point, kiddo, you will just get more sisters and we're done.
Where does he fall in?
So he's the second. Our oldest is 15, and then he's 14. We had a 9-year-old girl, 7-year-old girl, 4-year-old, and my baby is 23 months. She'll be 2 at the end of this month. And then we have a 1-year-old puppy, and he is a Bernedoodle and adorable, but a lot of work.
Was he at the parade, the bike parade, or?
We were out of town.
Oh, okay, because there was another Bernedoodle, and I wasn't sure. So there must be 2 Bernedoodles at least in the neighborhood, but.
Yeah, we were out of town camping. We camp as much as we can.
Yeah.
We love to get out camping.
Awesome. Excellent. Well, Stephanie, it's been such a pleasure to meet you. And if people want to use your services for hair. I know you mentioned earlier, you're not taking new clients for haircuts because your skill set is pretty advanced. And so you're taking people for the color and hair extensions.
And I will do haircuts with a hair color, and I always do cut with extensions. I just don't take haircut only clients anymore because I'm very busy.
Yeah, you got to use your talents of what you do. So if people are interested in learning more, and I mean, you're right down the street if we live in the neighborhood here, how do they get a hold of you? How do they find out more?
So I have an Instagram page. It's kaleidoscope.hairbysteph.
And we'll put it down here below. So
thank you. I know it's kind of long. Some people ask me a lot, how do you spell Kaleidoscope?
Yeah.
So I have an Instagram page, and it has my contact information on there. The best way is honestly through text. I have to admit I'm actually terrible at checking my voicemails. It's a month later, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot to check these. So text me or call me or email me through my Instagram page.
And I feel like I have to give a disclaimer because my hair is not looking great. Stephanie has not done my hair, but I'm very interested in Stephanie's services. So, if you see it, me looking with nicer hair, it would be because I had Stephanie help me. Today's a dry shampoo day. So Stephanie, thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to get to know you better and about the business that you do in the community. And I just learned some really amazing things about you that I'm so grateful for. And I'm grateful to have you as a neighbor. So thank you.
Well, and thank you for coming. It's awesome.